Well, it's another fine day here in the beautiful Missouri Ozarks. We're hunting this house built in 1906. Got a huge yard, so we'll probably finish here before we go do the show. I had an 833 931 signal, but it had depth. It was about 7 inches, and I just popped it out. And check it out, guys. It's a flat button. We don't find these a whole lot here, but you see it looks like maybe it had 4 posts on the back, possibly. Not sure. The back kind of looks like it was ironish, but the front is a brass. So anyway, it's a cool find. Good way to start the day. So both working our own sides and hitting them good. See what we can pull out. We'll keep going. Alright guys, here's my first coin find, well, besides a clad quarter. It's a 36S wheat penny, and I actually have that one already, so I don't get to keep counting for my yearly count of wheat pennies. It'll still go in the count, but just not in the book. So we'll keep going. Alright guys, took a couple steps and banged another one. 44D. I think 44. Not sure. I gave the other one, the 36S that I just dug, I gave that to the property owners. They said they bought this house and they've taken apart the insides and are remodeling it and doing a really fine job on it. It's really pretty. But they said they didn't find a single coin, so I wanted them to have one from back in the day. So anyway, 44. We'll keep going.
2 for those.
Alright guys, check this out. We were just commenting, neither one of us has ever found the nickel. The play money nickel, and here it is, the wooden nickel. Play money. Mikey just popped it.
Good shape.
That is, yeah, it is. It's in really good shape, and it doesn't have much pitting, but it's got the 5 and says 5 with the Indian chief on it. That is a cool find. It's not wood, no. He says wooden nickel, but it's not. Is it, Mike?
It's the wood, no.
No.
I
Anyway,
wouldn't read it if it was
that's
wood.
an awesome find, buddy. We'll keep going, see if we can get something else that's shiny like that.
Yeah.
Okay guys, I've busted about, I don't know, 5 or 6 wheat pennies here in the same area that I'm in, starting like up in there and then working around. I'm on my way back through. This one rang up like a wheat penny, a 1242, had a little bit of depth to it. I just fished it out. Check it out, it's another flat button, but this one is in fantastic shape. So I don't know much about it. You might be able to tell something about the shank. Again, we don't find tons of flat buttons around here, so any flat button find is a good find. So it's got a little gold gilt still left on the back of it, so probably clean up nicely. And we'll keep going. Okay guys, I'm right up against the driveway. I want to point something out real quick just for kind of a tip. You see right there in that tree where it has been scarred, like something was tied onto it, and you can tell it's higher on that side than it is on this side. Good chance that that was a clothesline pole, ran from one to the other on the other side of the vehicle there. So something to look out for. I do know that a guy scrap metaled back there, so I'm going to kind of avoid most of it. But anyway, had a 1231, 1233 signal here. It's part to a pocket watch. The innards, the intestines, the guts. Anyway, it's a cool find. More copper in the bag, so we'll keep going. Okay guys, I had 1134 signal. It's 5 inches deep. I just brought it from right here and I popped it. I haven't seen anything but the fact that it is an Indian. You can see right there, it's an Indian. The front is going to be crusty like all the coins that have come out of here so far. Yeah, hit me with a little bit of your spray.
Famous juice.
Yeah. Stuff that smells real good, right?
Yeah, good and stinky juice.
You need help?
No, I got it. Alright.
See if we can get some of that off of there. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm starting to see him.
Need a rag?
Oh, it's an 18s, I think. Yeah, you want to hit it with the rag? Well, you're videoing too, aren't you? Alright, see if I can get a date off of it. 1898.
Cool bean.
So it looks like 11 or 1893, one of the two. An 1134 signal. Man, that thing is beautiful. Beautiful coin. That's what I love about this, Mike. That's what I love.
Love me or what?
We'll keep going. Alright guys, we're about to wrap up this side of the, well, actually the entire yard. Got to go do the show and then we'll come back and get on something else. But to match Mikey's wooden nickel play dime, or play nickel, I busted the play dime. So we're in good shape now as far as play money goes. Well, I gotta know where all the real money is at. That's what I'm talking about. I'm about 11 or 12 wheat cents in. Haven't been showing them because I thought you might get bored with them. But anyway, some good ones, some 20s and some 30s. And actually, when I found that Indian, I had a 1910 wheat in the hole with it. I don't know if I videoed that because the owners came out and I got to chit-chatting. So anyway, we'll keep going, see what else we can get. Alright guys, we are here after the show at a new permission. Mikey says he's on a silver permission, or dig right now, signal. And check this out. See the imprint right there, guys? That's what, 3 inches? 2.5, 3 inches? And check it out. Another Indian for me today. This one's a 1896, where the other one was an 1898. So I love finding the Indians, and we'll see if we can't get on some silver. This could be a good one. We'll see. Alright guys, I was on an 1136 signal, and this thing was about 4 inches deep. And check it out, another Indian. Having quite the Indian day. We'll focus on it. I think it's a 1885. So that's good. 3 1800s Indians today. So can't beat that. I just want to top it off with a little bit of a cherry silver coin. So let's see what we can get on. Alright guys, I was working a 1343 signal right here. Just got down to it. It was right down below here. It's another thimble, and check this out. It says, you can see, if I can get it to focus, it says P. Wiener, dentist. So obviously the dentists were using thimbles for advertising as well. So it'll be interesting to look up here in Springfield and see who P. Wiener is. I know you guys are chuckling. I am too. We'll keep going. Well, it took a better part of the day, and right along the sidewalk strip here, Mikey's still working his side, checking it out really good, but finally hit a car for the day. And it's a Cracker Barrel 500 car. It's been stepped on or rode over or something, but anyway, it's a car, so the day's complete. We'll keep going. Alright guys, Mike's asking me what this token says that I just dug. It's a 1901 house, and I'm not sure. It's got a lot of writing on it. I don't know if you guys can make out anything. I know the lighting is bad. I'm trying to look through with you, but it has a ton of writing on it. I can say peace. That's about all I can make out. I dinged it on the other side of my shovel as I was getting it out, but it's a cool token, and hopefully we can get some more info on it later. Right there, there's you a good look at it right there. And again, built 1901. We can hunt all of it, back, front, everything. He said help yourself. I just popped on the other side of that second tree back behind Mike there. Popped what I was hoping was a Tootsie toy, but it's the second best thing to a Tootsie toy. It's a midge toy, which if you guys study those, you'll see they were kind of knockoffs. Anyway, it's a cool find, man. I love finding those things. Any kind of toy like that. Love to display them and see if we can't get some more. Alright, I'm still working the backyard here. Mike's working the side yard over there. We're not sure what's going on up front, but everything is super deep, including memorials and zinc pennies. Came back here and I popped this old wrecker, and I dug this before, and I can't remember. I can't see. I almost think this one said made in England, but it's still roughly same time frame. It's an old one. You see it's got the wheels similar to a Tootsie, and it could be a Tootsie. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a cool find. Glad to have it, and I'll still display it. Maybe not with the Tootsies, but on a different shelf. Unless it is a Tootsie, and then you know where it goes. I don't think it is, though. It's got glass. Tootsies don't have glass. Anyway, we'll keep going. Almost done. Alright guys, it's another road trip day for Mike and I. He's around the front of the house. We've already hunted the front. This property is very visible from the highway, so we know it's been hunted, and it's been hunted really well. We found a couple modern pennies. I did. Mike hadn't even found a coin yet on his side. Working around, and there's just really not a whole lot of signals. Came back, I was going around to the back side here. I'm pretty close to the old cellar here, and had a good signal and dug it, and check it out. Big old honking piece of brass. Not sure what it would have been used for. Hanger of some sort, door knocker maybe. I don't know, but anyway, cool big piece of brass, and we'll see if we can get on something else. Well, here he comes, guys, and you know what that means. When he walks that far, it's got to be good.
I'm wore out already.
He's tired. You want to take a break? You need me to bring you some water?
Yeah, I want water and refreshments.
All right. We came around and we were just discussing how the roof had fallen in on this, and how we might get into some trash here, and I had a 1243 signal, which was weird, and then it jumped to 1244, and I just popped it out, and you can see it sitting there.
Wow.
I think it's a silver quarter. It's got to be silver quarter. See it right here? And I was telling him about the ants and how they always seem to nest around structures. Oh yeah. Be a silver Washington. Let's see what kind of year we have on it. 45.
The year the war ended.
Yeah. 19. Boy, that is a slicked off. And that's why it rang a 43. Check it out, 19, or 45, I mean. Yeah, but it rang 43, 1243, so.
That's cool.
Anyway, that is a cool find, and I'm tickled with that. See what else we can get. All right, guys, I circled the house, found the quarter on that silver quarter on the back side over there. Came around this way, making my way over to Mike, see if he's wanting to go. I love cedar trees. I love to hunt under these. This is a massive, massive cedar tree. And so just headed over towards Mike, and I busted a Wheatie. And it's a 44. So first wheat scent on the day for us. We're always tickled with that, and we'll see if we can get on some more goodies. Alright guys, I apologize first off for the wind noise. I know it's terrible. We're hunting a house built in 1893. It's been detected before multiple times. We thought we'd try to glean something. And my first decent target, and I don't even know what it is this. I think it's a finial off of something. The lady that lived here for a really long time was a button collector. And so Mike's already found a button. I've skipped a lot of button signals just because I'm not really interested in them so much. Might go back and hit some later, but it's got a squared end, kind of, well, it's round but squared on the outside, so not exactly sure what that little piece is, but it's cool, and I'm glad to have it, and we'll keep going. Alright guys, we've hunted hard today, hadn't had a whole lot of luck. We're on a new permission in another small town, and I kid you not, my first target. My first target, I just popped it out. And it's a Merc. And man, has it been hammered by something. Don't even know if we'll be able to get the date on it. It's been hit by a mower. It wasn't very deep at all, so. Anyway, you can see it's been hit really hard. Right on the date, so dateless. And we'll keep going, see what else we can get. Keeping the streak alive. Keeping it alive. Formula car. The thing is kind of old, actually. See how thin it is, how low to the ground? That's a dandy right there, the number 76 car. Not the greatest of finds. I'll be honest, I thought I was digging something more better. But we'll keep going. We'll get more better. Woohoo! Alright guys, just not a lot of targets. I did dig a 1918 wheat scent a couple passes ago. This one was a 1013 signal, which was kind of odd. I never could hit it the way a nickel hits, but I just unveiled it, and it is a buffalo. So, not sure what the front side, what shape it's in. Hadn't cleaned it up, whether it'll have a date or not, but we'll look here pretty soon. Kind of feels slick, and the fact that it rang so low, kind of doubting it'll have, I can't see in that, but anyway, 'tis a buffalo nickel. Always happy with those, and see if we can't get a little bit more. Woohoo! There guys, had a solid 1138 signal, and it was about 7 inches down. Everything's kind of deep here, but targets are still good. And it is a Indian head scent. Let me get it in the shade so I can see. Sorry, I got to get it in the shade. 1906 it looks like. So 1906 Indian head penny. That's what we were hoping to get out of this yard. Stuff that old. So keep on pressing on. See what else we can get. Running out of time, but we'll keep on. I always love it when you can find them in pairs. You can hear the highway noise. We are not far off the highway in a small town. Just busted that other Indian, and look, off one more. This one is a 03, I believe. That's the most common one I ever find, is 1903. So anyway, I'm always tickled to find these things. It's always a good day when you get a couple silvers and a couple Indians. If I could just add a couple tootsies now, or a skeleton key, I'd be in hog heaven. I'm in hog heaven all the time anyway, so We'll be back. Okay guys, I'm working back on the side of the house. Mikey's back behind me here. And came up, got a screaming signal. I want you to look at the depth of my pinpointer though. That's 9 inches. And just pulled this out of the very bottom, so it might even been an inch below that. But it is a wheat scent. I can't tell the date. It's too shiny out here, as you guys know. I can't see anyway. But it is a wheatie, and we'll keep going. Love to hunt that old one too, right there. People moving in or moving out of the one next door. Just walking around, you know, I'm just looking at this, and it kind of terraces down, but there's a storm cellar right there. Kind of terraces down. There's a low spot right here. Right on the edge of that is where I found that wheat scent. Right, I mean, it's right below my knee right here. Took one step and had a 1245 slamming signal. Got down to it, and I saw this, and I grabbed it, and it came out by itself. So I went back in, and check it out, guys. I think I got a silver compact. Check that out. I've wiped it. It might not be silver, but it's silver plated if not. That is cool. Can't wait to clean that up. It's got some intricate design. Maybe it'll say something on the other side, but that's a cool find. I'm tickled with it. Woo-hoo, what a fun sport we have. We'll keep going.